In her essay, The Origin of the Family, Kathleen Goff lists 8 characteristics of male power in archaic and contemporary societies which I would like to use as a framework: men's ability to deny women's sexuality or to force it upon them, to command or exploit their labor, to control their produce, to control or rob them of their children, to confine them physically and prevent their movement, to use them as objects in male transactions, to cramp their creativeness, or to withhold from them large areas of the society's knowledge and cultural attainments. Goff does not perceive these power characteristics as specifically enforcing heterosexuality, only as producing sexual inequality. These are some of the methods by which male power is manifested and maintained. Looking at the schema, what surely impresses itself is the fact that we are confronting not a simple maintenance of inequality and property possession, but a pervasive cluster of forces, ranging from physical brutality to control of consciousness, which suggests that an enormous potential counterforce is having to be restrained. Some of the forms by which male power manifests itself are more easily recognizable as enforcing heterosexuality on women than are others. Yet each one I have listed adds to the cluster of forces within which women have been convinced that marriage, and sexual orientation toward men, are inevitable, even if unsatisfying or oppressive components of their lives. The chastity belt, child marriage, erasure of lesbian existence except as exotic and perverse in art, literature, film. Idealization of heterosexual romance and marriage. These are some fairly obvious forms of compulsion, the first two exemplifying physical force, the second two control of consciousness. While clitoridectomy has been assailed by feminists as a form of woman torture, Kathleen Berry first pointed out that it is not simply a way of turning the young girl into a marriageable woman through brutal surgery. It intends that women in the intimate proximity of polygynous marriage will not form sexual relationships with each other, that from a male, genital fetishist perspective female erotic connections, even in a sex-segregated situation, will be literally excised.